One of the two they're going to do it in over in the Wirral for you sometime tomorrow afternoon. Oh. Do you know what? I would have gone all the way back to Southport station and gone, I'm sure I've left something behind. Hello everybody, anybody want an ice cream? Remember that when you were a kid? You all used to run out the door. Anyway, yes, hello everybody, hope you're all well and good. I am up in Southport for you today. Now, of course, this place is huge. It is Duke Street Cemetery and it's massive, so I'm not going to be able to get everything, of course. I'll have a look, see what we can see. I am looking for the Pacific War Memorial. Hello everybody, right, I need to apologise a little bit because I keep saying War Memorial. It's not, it is a memorial, but it's not a war memorial. And you'll see what I mean when we get to it in a bit. And that, I want to get that, I'll put a voice over it for you. That there looks a little bit, reminds me a bit of Freiburg. Isn't it? Yeah, this place is amazing. Look at that one there, yeah. Yeah. Mr. Stewart playing in the background. Look at this then. Just over here, right there, there's the chapel tower, the old chapel. I want war memorial. But I want the other memorial. I'll find it, it's in there somewhere, it could be one of these maybe. Yeah. Anyway, look at it though. Right, I'll go and get my bag because cars have been going around it and we'll get going. And look at this. You got the big watches to go with them as well. I did spot these before, look. David Williams of Manchester, 1866. Look how big it is. Look at that one over there. Look at this one. A loving remembrance of a little Willie, second son of James and Mary Hart, late of Southport, 1871. Oh, less than a month old. Memory of Henry Johnson, the beloved brother of Anne Wright, who passed away on November the 11th, 1868, aged 43. Also Sarah, who worked off the above, Henry Johnson, passed away July the 14th, 1876, aged 46 years. And what one's 1882. Sister of the above. Put that up so I can see. Come on. Memory of John Lever, formerly of Denton, who fell asleep in Jesus on the 25th of August 1897 in his 84th year. His wife, 1889. Must drive the neighbours, crackers that. There's the cemetery monument works down there. See the thingy there. Right everybody, you're gonna see what's behind me now, you ready? Nice and slow. Okay, there's place. Look at that giant cross there on the left. Wow. I know there's some really big ones in here. There's the church over there, the old chapel. Yeah, it's hosting today. It's just the wind is warm. Robert's eldest son, much loved son of William and Janet C. What's that? McPhee, who died the 23rd of March 1889, aged 21, after a few hours illness, deeply recreated by all who knew him. Also in memory of the above name William McPhee, CBE, and his wife, 1912. Wow. Sarah Bernard, 1939, trapped forever, with Flo Owens inside this black mirror, inspired the Black Cross. John Grounds, Morningside House, Hampton Road, Southport, and of Standishgate, Wigan, who passed away August the 3rd, 1889, aged 61 years. Also his wife, Margaret Ellen Grounds, who passed away February 18th, 1896. Wow, that's some monument, that. Yeah. Back up for you. Loving memory of Edward James of Southport and Salford, passed away the 23rd of August 1897, aged 67 years. Have you seen as well the way the trees coming out of it? Look. So I wonder if that tree is Edward Jamieson. Yeah. Wow. That's different. Look at that. Albert Jones, let me just go on this mic behind here. You got that? No. There's nothing, it's all on it on the path side. I don't understand it. Albert Jones. William Jones, GP. 1911. Francis's wife. That's amazing. Marble as well, everybody. Something else though. Dear memory of Arthur Bakewell Kenworth, 1932. Nice that. George Little, late Oldham, passed away on the 24th of July 1896, aged 73 years. Also Hannah, his brother's wife, passed away on the 11th of June 1896, aged 68 years. They will be done. Also of Fanny, second daughter of the above and widow of the late Arthur Whitley of Huddersfield, who passed away on the 6th of December 1906, aged 51 years. Yeah. See all this stuff, I just had to peel all over this off our back wall. It's everywhere. George Rushton, JP of Wigan. I wonder if that was on Rushton engines. Southport. George David Irvine, nephew of the above. Rushton. George Houston GP. I'll have a look at that when I get in. I'm guessing. No, it is just a tree. Okay, so that's just pushed up. Something Taylor. Oh. Thomas Cropper Riley, who fell asleep 30th of April 1889. Also Eleanor, his wife, who passed from this life the 22nd of October 1898. I want a big anchor on it. In loving memory of Peter Caskill, who passed April the 5th, 1924, age 78. Must have been an old sea dog, eh? Yeah. That one over there, see? See there? Yeah. I'll have a look at that in a second. The old chapel. Wow. Look at this. It's not like that one I seen in Toxteth Cemetery. Wow, look at that with the blue in the background. Bingo. Hold on. Oh. Bingo. Oh, I've got to get a photo of that. One sec. I've had to pull the windows up. Look at the size of that thing there. Look. What's that over there? Look at that one. Wow. That's got to be worth a look at it. Stanley Taylor, the dearly loved son of the Reverend Thomas and Kate Hodge, whose promising young life was cut short in the Hall Road Railway disaster. Hall Road Railway disaster? I didn't know there was one. The Hall Road Railway disaster on July the 27th, 1905, in the 18th year of his age. Also the above Kate who fell asleep in Jesus in March. Wow, there's something else we need to research. Margaret Moister, who passed away February 17, 1890, and their son William. Amelia Victoria at the bottom, 1915. 1844, born 1844, passed away January 1915, age 70. Also Anne Ellen Francis, sister of the above. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Two sisters. Nice. Edward Broom, late of Oldham. 1886, aged 54 years forever with the Lord. Also Francis Broom. Right, so you've got that. Look at this, the way the ivy's growing around it, look. Yeah. Hey. It's going up the marble. Just here next, there you go. See? What an amazing place. Anne Roberts, sorry, Annie, the beloved wife of John Roberts, who passed away June 15, 1820, aged 39 years. What have we got here? Henry Paisley, who passed away December 27, 1883, aged 26. Pray for the soul of Chamberlain, who passed away 8th January 1901. And pray for the soul of Helen Chamberlain, who passed away 16th December 1879, aged 49 years. Not in that one. I can't wait to go down to Highgate Cemetery for you. I'm going to go and do that pretty soon. I'm just in the getting around to it stages. Yes, well I'll probably have to 3-part them, the Highgate video ones. Let's come off the top of there. Look. David Johnson passed away 1904, aged 72 years. 1918 on that, 1916 on that. William Gladstone. No way. Lovely memory of William Gladstone, the beloved son of William and Anne. Caskill. Where have I heard that before? Everybody screaming at me down the telly. William Gladstone. William Caskill. Salis, do you remember that name? William Caskill and Gladstone. Didn't you mention something to me about Gladstone? Or was it you, Paula? I can't remember. Somebody did. The two names are the same. Caskill and Gladstone. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. No harm again. Wow. Hamlet Lees of Oldham, 1894. Just noticed as well, there's two trees either side, see? Yeah. See you all the way along here, look. Underneath. Now this here is your bit of your voice over. Anybody know what this is? The Eliza Fernley. Victorian England, 1886. A German barque set sail down the Mersey, crew working hard on the deck to get the big mainsail aloft. She then headed out into the Irish Sea on a long voyage to Ecuador in South America. The ship was named Mexico. 4 days out of Liverpool and still in the Irish Sea, the Mexico was caught in a strong westerly gale. With the ship and the crew unable to cope with the giant waves, the Mexico was washed ashore on sandbanks by Birkdale. The Southport Lifeboat Eliza Fernley responded with a strong crew of 16, rowed as best they could into the now full westerly gale. On reaching the Mexico on Tagg's Island, Birkdale, huge seas were now upon both vessels as the Eliza Fernley attempted to rescue the crew from the Mexico. In a very heavy seas, a massive wave capsized the Southport lifeboat, drowning 14 of her crew, with 2 survivors, Henry Robinson and John Jackson, were trapped under the lifeboat and had to free themselves. They had even tried to save 4 other survivors trapped under the boat, but were unsuccessful. 20 minutes after the Southport lifeboat was launched, St Anne's lifeboat Laura Janet was launched with a crew of 11. They got to 2 miles off Southport after battling the storm to reach the stranded Mexico. Sadly, at about 11 AM the next morning, the St Anne's lifeboat was found ashore, bottom up, with 3 dead crew hanging in the thwarts face down. A third lifeboat was launched from Lytham and rowed in very heavy seas across the Ribble estuary to the Mexico. This was this lifeboat's first and maiden rescue. Her gallant crew rescued all 12 crew members from the Mexico. In total, 27 lifeboat men lost their lives, 14 from the Southport lifeboat Eliza Fernley and all 11 from the St Anne's lifeboat Laura Janet, in what still remains the worst disaster in the long history of the RNLI. And what happened to the Mexico? She was eventually refloated and returned to service, but sunk in Scottish waters only 4 years after the disaster. 16 women were left widows and 50 children lost their fathers. As an ex-mariner myself, I know what these crews go through to save the lives of others. I was there when the Solway harvester went down in the Isle of Man. We went out looking for her on the Ben McCree. We left Douglas and went back to Douglas. So I know what they do, I know what they go through, I know a lot about the Royal National Lifeboats because I was brought up in Douglas and that's where they were founded. Now see this everybody, Royal National Lifeboats, 200, yeah, because Sir William Hillary, who founded the lifeboats all them many years ago, this Douglas was the very first place that had a lifeboat. So all the lifeboat stations around the UK everybody, The very first one was here.
Yeah.
Sir William Hillary.
Volunteer crew go to the aid of the Sefton, St George, 20th of November 1830.
Yeah. Yes, so this is where the Royal National Lifeboat Institute was formed, here in Douglas in the Isle of Man. And to these fellows who lost their lives trying to save others from a ship in peril, will never and shall never be forgotten. There you go, the Southport Lifeboat disaster when you went out looking for the ship to Mexico. Sad, isn't it? Yeah, there would be a broken mast on the Mexico. While elected here, St Anne and St Lytham memorials of the courageous bravery of those who perished in this terrible disaster, their fellow countrymen adequately provided for the support of their widows and orphans. In grateful memory of Charles Hodge Coxswain, Ralph Peters, Harry Rigby, Henry Hodge, Richard Robertson, John Robinson, Timothy Rigby, Thomas Jackson, Peter Wright, Peter Jackson, Thomas Rigby, Thomas Spencer, Benjamin Peters and John Ball, 14 of the heroic crew of the Southport Lifeboat Eliza Fernley, who together with the crew of the St Anne's lifeboat perished in a gallant effort to rescue the crew of the German Mexico, wrecked on this coast on the night of the 9th of December 1886. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Is it? No. Right, there it is there. Right, that's good. I can't see the screen, so I got a little sun. So. George Leather of Tilsley, 1827. I see them ones in the background there. I'll go back and show you them in a sec. I'll just come down this little path, like thingy, whatever it is, and I'm in a really old bit now. I'm guessing that's got to be something underneath there. But look at all these. Wow. But look at this. Look at here. Look at that. Wow, you see. Look at that in there. Oh, what a shame. That in there, look. Right now. The tree's totally attached to itself, so and there's another one a bit further in there. A memory of something coal. Oh, look in a minute. Well, that one there, look, it's broke off because of the trees pulled it off the top. See? Amazing that though, how that's coming all the way up. Nancy. So Nancy Hood. 1889. 1909. Oh, cobwebs over there. Oh, wait a minute. What's that to say? And there. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh, that's just got on up there. Elizabeth. 1828. Wow, that's a hell of a monument. Look at that. Wow. I'm guessing this has all been pretty covered over as well at some point. In memory of George Arnold Heathcote, the son of Lieutenant Colonel C.T. Heathcote. Bombay Staff Corps. Born 23rd of January 1873, died 1st of May 1879. Oh. Let's keep going then. Here's that value of money. Oh, nothing on it. That's sad. George North. Wilton House, Ash Street. 1892. Back on the boat. That's cracking in there though. Be great just to come up and just go around there. This square here, just do all these. Wow. You're just not getting in there anyway because of the nettles and that. George Coke entered into arrest 1922. Elizabeth R. Coke 1875. John Buckley 1898. John Buckley passed away 1898 in his 82nd year. His end was peace. Also Hannah, wife of John Buckley, who died at Wavertree, Liverpool, January the 22nd, 1906, in his 90th year of his age. Mary Jane. John Buckley. That's where I'm from, you see, Wavertree. I'll have a little look at that when I get in as well. Got a few things there now. George Henry Barnes of Burley Road and Southport, born October the 13th, 1838, passed away the 18th of December 1888, age 50. Mizpah, whatever that is. Ooh, there's a hole there. One mother of Emma E.G.B. Hamilton, born 1825, passed away 1905. Oh, Joseph Leslie Roberts, February the 18th, 1902, and 1944. Mary, wife of Joseph Saul, auctioneer, who fell asleep February 11, 1899, aged 45 years. Aged 18 months, Mary Josephine. Also of John Davy, youngest son of the above. Lost in the Canadian blizzard. December 1906, 1819. Also of William Backhouse, eldest son of the above, killed in action, Palestine, March the 10th, 1918, age 33. Yeah, there's loads under there though. John Jowett. Whoa, look at this place. Joseph Lefton Wright, Little Joe, who died February 1884, aged 7 years. Oh, also Mary Black, 85 years. Someone there, East Stott, is it? 2.5 days, 72 years. 2008, 2015. Not long ago, is it? I would love to get that one there, but ow! Section Scholes, who passed away November the 12th, 1893, aged 31 years. What an amazing place. I'd have a field day in here for the day. Thomas Elizabeth, what's that? Cruikshanks. Passed away August 15th, 1894. 1896, gosh hang, was in 1935. What an amazing place. Anyway, back on the path. Cambridge, something school in Cambridge, 17, and a pick up. Oh yeah. Erected in loving memory of Luke, the much loved husband of Ellen Pilling, who passed away suddenly the 7th of March 1902, aged 51 years. Till death he was young. Also the above Ellen Neil, his wife, passed away 1922. I'm getting away with that for you. Image of Caroline, Armitage. No date on it. No. There you go. Right everybody, I'm all done with this place. I managed to get myself some B-roll footage out, so I was walking back down to here. So it's not too bad. So I'm going to get on, because it's getting on a little bit right now. And I'll get on, get this edited for you and try and get it up for you for tomorrow. Because I'm out tomorrow night. I'm going to choose it and do it in over in the Wirral for you sometime tomorrow after. Tomorrow afternoon. Oh. You know what? I would have gone all the way back to Southport station and gone, I'm sure I've left something behind. Hit the like button for me. It's really important that you hit the like. And if you're new to the channel, hit the notification bell, the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you don't miss out. It's absolutely free. I'm going to go and get the train. Thanks for watching. There's your photographs there if you want your photographs. If you want to go and have a look at them, they're up there as well. And I will see you very soon for more, of course we will. Take care. See you later.